You know, I mean, if we've got the website, I think there just has to be a discussion board on each of these subjects and not a pitch and story. You know, just
And
a,
actually,
right, just a discussion board and then,
and it's also been discussed to have a separate, have a separate discussion board set up for
right.
player reps where you can discuss things like that online, or if you just want to do giant email strings, but email servers don't really like that. So, so yeah, maybe see about setting up a forum like that. Yes.
I was asking about the same thing.
Okay.
No, we were just discussing, if it's a public board, it starts so many rumors and transfers
Yes.
down into
Yes.
things that
That's
aren't
what I'm saying.
even true.
Something separate for player reps to discuss these kind of issues that affect everybody.
And so I don't think at meetings like this, there's enough time,
No.
you know,
Right.
to discuss
Yeah,
everything that
exactly.
everybody wants to
Mhm.
discuss. So like I got 15 things just written down from what you brought up from your agenda. So if you guys could post your agenda for comments and discussions for everybody here, then you could kind of build on it.
There's a formal process on like we have 2 annual meetings, okay? And there's a formal process. The agenda is actually a formal document for the corporation. And so you have, if you want to bring something up on the agenda, we're going to try to have one prepared 30 days before the meeting, have it finalized the week before. But it's when we say the agenda, you need to understand that it's actual formal document that the board only discusses things that are on.
But that's for a board meeting.
But that's
We're
board
talking
meeting.
about
This regional director stuff, yeah.
yeah. We're talking
It
about
still follows the
It's
same
not-
premises though.
That's not.
It is. But yes, but this one would have been actually posted and gotten out a lot earlier if I hadn't put it together about a week ago. So yes, Mary.
I would like to bring to the table that I would like for each state director and regional director to start a mentoring program for juniors. This is juniors that haven't ever played, so I know everybody's got friends that's got kids, or your kids that's got kids that's friends. And what I'm going to do at my tournaments, they come, they play totally free, and we'll have a junior package. We'll include amateur events down and all the junior events totally free. So all you got to do is bring these kids with you. All the events will be ran Saturday and Sunday, so if the parents want to come, they can come in, stay one night, and go home. So that's going to start immediately at the next tournament, Kentucky State. You can bring any kids you want. They play for free. They come out, and we're going to have a separate room for them to play in.
That's
Well,
awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, what
18 and under. 18 and under.
Good job, Mary.
Good job. Every one of us do that. If every player in your state to do that, we can have this player base grown in 5 years with really good players that can come out and do that.
Yeah, because my kids already have
It's for
it.
new players. I already give discounts to family members that's already got their kids that are running. This is for totally new players. We've already got those kids. We want brand new players. Again, we will schedule the events so that the events run for one day and finish, by the next day, so the parents only have to stay one night. And we will try to set up an area just for them. If they want to allow the kids to come over with the adults, there's going to be drinking and stuff. So ideally, I want to have a separate room for these kids. If we get 30, 40, 50 kids in there, that would be awesome. And we'll run events for them all day long.
Mary, could you possibly post guidelines on how you'd like it to be implemented at the states on the event? Or
Yeah,
on
we
the
will
board?
do that. This is something I just thought of this
Yeah,
week
no,
and all that.
And it grows.
We're going to, in future tournaments, we're going to give tables away to these kids for first place prizes.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so it's going to be tables for the junior doubles and singles. And we're going to give scholarships away too. We're going to start scholarship funds for colleges. We're going to put a lot of money into the juniors, and so it's going to be worth it. If I'm looking at it, wow, my kids can win a $5,000 scholarship for college, I'm going to start playing football.
So there's a very good resource to get to those juniors, and that's the local state games. So like there's Rocky Mountain State Games, there's Cornhusker State Games. I've ran several tournaments of those and had 100 people I've never seen before, and almost all of them are under 18.
Yeah, sure.
But each state still have the freedom to process their course.
If you find something that works,
That's why
you
Let
can
everybody
just share it
else
with
know.
everybody.
That's why I'm saying gratification is a driving force for people to play football. New people, chronologically, no matter what age they
Oh, you're the
are.
ball.
But membership fees would be revenues for that.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, do we have any other even general questions about the USTSF or about what's going on? Yes, Tom?
You made a comment earlier about USTSF taking the lead on officiating and managing the referees. Was there a plan in place right now to integrate some of the already certified ITSF refs and then bring over the ones from USTSA?
Hopefully, if we get people involved.
Okay.
We need people involved, but right now we have, you know, essentially a bunch of committees of 2, which doesn't get a whole lot done. Which is
So why don't you head that committee up, Tom?
Actually,
It'd be difficult because
it
it'd
would
be
be
a
a,
conflict.
it would be a conflict of interest. He needs to be on the committee, but he can't head that committee up.
Adrian.
Yeah, he can't. Adrian's
Not
Adrian,
No, not the head.
Arthur can.
Arthur can, but the other 2 no.
I'll give him the good news. when I
Unless
get
I
back.
demote
Can I make a recommendation in regards to that? If officiating is an issue that we'd like to accommodate and bring all together like that, why don't you do something through your state director and have the state director have an individual within the state that's going to be head of the officiating and rules committee within the state, and then you have each state or each region have its own representative, and then they can bring down and centralize it within the state to bring it all together, and then each state will have one person, or each region would have one person, which could do it on a national basis. Just a thought.
Oh no, can I say something? I'd like to meet with my state directors briefly after this meeting, so we're on the same page. Because I got a lot of people in my region. Is that okay with you guys, Micah, Chris? Warren?
Any other general questions?
Yeah, who's my regional director?
That'd be good to know.
Actually, no one, y'all don't have one.
There you go.
There's a regional director.
But actually, you don't, actually, nobody has volunteered to be the regional director for that, for New England area.
I'll identify it as a need.
Yes.